Welcome to my channel, Take Back Your Roar. I am your intuitive tarot girl, and I am so frustrated right now. I'm frustrated because I have pardon me. I have recorded three. This is number three. Number three today for a read for, and the messages that were in those other reads were just like and then they were gone, like they just didn't. So anyways, this is a collective energy read, and yeah, we're just going to get right into it. I am going to use the same cards because the messages that came through. So the messages that came through with the first set of cards was talking about how we allow our past to control our future, and how we may be going through some difficult times right now, but understanding that these difficult times are a lesson for us, right? These challenges that we're facing are helping us overcome our fears, and no longer allowing us to deceive ourselves of receiving the good, of being in alignment with who we are and our true purpose. And once we stepped away from those limited beliefs and understanding why the heartbreak happened, understanding the triggers, understanding all of, whatever happened, and accepting it and moving on from it, and no longer living in that energy. And yeah, so it was actually a really, really very powerful. So I am really, really hoping that this is gonna record properly and get the same kind of energies that came through. Ooh, okay. So trickery and Isis. So I am going to say that with these two, it's kind of going with the same kind of vibe. Okay. So we have Inara, trickery. This is not seeing things for what they are, or I'm feeling like you are deceiving yourself. You're telling yourself one thing, and you know that it's just to cover up an illusion of what's really going on. And I feel that you are now starting to become connected. You're starting to see how these red flags, these signs, this trickery is showing up, and you're beginning to understand it. So I am going to read out of the book for these two cards, because the meaning behind them, like Isis, come on now, like she is one of the goddesses, and she is coming into you to show you that you don't need to sit in this pucky anymore. It's time to move on and start stepping up towards what it is that you want, because you're being guided. There's something that's happening that is opening you up to see something new in a new way. So Inara, let me find her. There she is. What does she got to say? So all that glitters is not gold. Don't believe all that has been told. Trickster's trick won't fool for long. Protection placed, now stand strong. By the power of the dark goddess in me, protection in place, blessed be. Someone who seems too good to be true is showering you with sweet compliments, and the attention is all on you right now. A new person who appears to fit right into a situation that is an offer could be what you've been dreaming of. Pardon me, sorry, I hope that wasn't too loud. It all feels exciting and new, and seems like the answers to your prayers. However, Heidi, the goddess of the wild animals, Inara, asks you not to be drawn in by appearances alone, for she knows herself how to masquerade the name of deception. And that deception was in the cards earlier. This is how we may survive: by riding on the success of others. Be wary of those who suddenly seem keen to help or please you, especially if you don't know them well. Inara understands all too well how easy it is to use all manner of trickery to determine a desired result. So just keep an eye out. There's something or somebody that's coming in that's maybe seems a little bit too good. And I will say that boy, this throat's coming up good. I will say that the read prior was all about relationships. Like, I really had a strong, this is going on in your life in regards to a family situation, a relationship, something that's going on personally, right? Like you're coming to some kind of a new understanding. Time to take stock of who's around you and whether or not you have been deceived by a wolf in sheep's clothing. Don't be tricked or you will find yourself trapped. Open your eyes to see the truth. Someone seems too good to be true. Be true, honest, and integral. You are about to be found out. Don't let others ride on your coattails and take credit for your success. Protect your work. Like okay, yeah. Let me go on to Isis. Oh my goodness. In the book, they are like right side by side, like literally side by side. Okay. Resurrection. Self-sacrifice, the price is paid. Needs of others have been made. Time to rise and to become the best for you and your kingdom. Why have you sacrificed your own life for the sake of others? Oh man, like, why do we do that to ourselves? You have given away the most precious thing in your life, and that's you. And you have. Okay. All the years of dedication for the sake of your principles, all the pain and suffering you have endured, and yet you have ignored your own needs by putting others before you. This learned behavior has become a destructive pattern in your life. Stop self-imposing the victim upon yourself and take steps to live out your dreams. By self-sacrificing yourself, you have forgotten who you truly should be. Never act as others expect you to be. Instead, take responsibility for your life and quit blaming others for your disappointments and failures. You need to be in service to yourself first and foremost. Take care of yourself and learn to say no to others, especially when their demands enslave you. Be like the phoenix as you rise from the ashes of resurrection, for Isis invites you to reclaim your personal power. Oh my God, these cards are like beautiful. Like the energy is just crazy right now. Stop behaving like a martyr. Always help with a loving heart and never resentment. Hand any guilt over to Isis and make a commitment to be kind to yourself. Make a list of your goals and take steps to achieve them. Oh my goodness. Take control of responsibility for your life and seize the day. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to get into the cards. There's so many things that are, I'm not even lying, are going on in my head right now. And I just want to see how they're going to come through. We need some clarification on these two cards because I'll tell you. Let's see. Let's see what comes up. So these both fell right. Oh, there's a few of them. Okay. Actually, these are really good cards that are coming out first. The yin and yang, community, and blossoming abundance. So I'm just going to pull some more cards here just to kind of get a idea of what's... I don't know if I wanted all that, but we'll see. What is coming up? So, okay. So, the seventh chakra is your crown chakra. And this is Archangel Ariel. And right now she is with us to open ourselves up to be protected and release any kind of negative energies and hostilities to allow the voices of your inner self to be heard, your guidance to be received. Like when you have so many things going on in your mind and you got like this crazy brain, you're not really allowing your guides, your inner voice to be heard. Okay. I feel like there's been some hostilities. I feel that this is a kind of a balancing energy. Like there's been something that's been going on that's having you go down a new path. Like it's opening you up to a whole new journey. Like I was saying, like there's some challenge that you've been going through that it's time to overcome. And you're starting to become aware of this. You're starting to hear your guides. You're starting to give yourself the patience that you need to gain balance. Because, when we're not balanced in our masculine and our feminine energy, we just kind of go a little wonky. We could be like overbearing in our masculine, or we could be too nurturing and be like a helicopter mom because we're too in our feminine. So it's kind of like becoming imbalanced in our life. You could be doing this through spending time with your friends or being out in the community, but there's something that you're doing right now that's allowing you to see and hear yourself better. Like you may be going through some kind of disagreement right now, or there could be some situations that have you feeling like you need to be a little guarded and on guard. But I feel that this guard is something that you need to allow to come down so that you can rise from this issue and receive the abundance that is surrounding you. Like there's blossoming abundance. I'm seeing the owl, and for that is wisdom and trusting and going within and like just knowing that your instincts are on point. So it's all about an empowering journey. Okay, it's telling me. I'm hearing. Get some more cards. And trickery and resurrection, if you think about it, are kind of like a yin and a yang. Like it's a masculine and a feminine. Like you got the trickery, the action, and the resurrection, the compassion, right? It's the growing. It's a, yeah, something. Deceit, there it is right there. There is something that has been going on that has you blocked. It has you feeling like you can't move forward. There's some kind of a decision that you've been trying to make, but you maybe have been wanting it to happen a little bit faster, or there's something that's just kind of shown up in your life all of a sudden, and you're feeling like you have to be guarded because something just doesn't seem right. Like maybe you're feeling like, maybe you're feeling like, I don't know. Let me see. There's some kind of a choice. You've been sitting back. Maybe you've been deceiving yourself. The choice of which way you want to go. Do you want to rise above and take back your power and stand in your truth and have the confidence to move forward in your life with towards what you want? Or do you want to stay in this state of mind that you're just kind of playing around to keep yourself safe? That's kind of what I'm feeling. Like you have a choice. You can stay safe and keep tricking yourself and stay stuck in your limited beliefs, or you can move into resurrection and become connected and understanding and willing to move forward, Okay, I'm feeling that there needs to be some kind of appreciation between this decision and yourself. Yeah, something's going to happen. Okay. So I'm hearing this. Something is going to happen that's going to have you, if it hasn't happened already, it's going to have you looking at some kind of choice in a different way. You could have already been in some kind of an argument with somebody. You could have been lying to yourself, or somebody could have been lying to you, or even you were lying to somebody. Like it's hard to say, but there is something that's been going on, some kind of a moment, some kind of a like a warning sign that's coming up to you, and you're kind of sitting back, and it's like, how am I going to deal with this? Okay, am I going to deal with this situation and get angry, or am I going to deal with this situation and have patience with myself plus the other person? Because Lord knows it's hard to have patience with a person of being ignorant. But it's going to be a choice, and it's a decision that you have to make on your own. It's time to stop deceiving yourself. It's time to stop lying to yourself. It's time to stop putting the friggin' blinds on and just kind of keeping yourself small. It's time to really open up and see. You can work on things. It doesn't have to be so that you're walking away from a situation, but it's more so to open your eyes so you know how you can heal together, or, like move past. Yeah, happy family. You have to do what's best for you. Like, I just want to see what comes out. The garden and the gate. Yeah, you have to do what's best for you. You have lived your life for others for a very, very long time. You have lived your life to create happiness within your home, within your job, within your family, within your friends, and it's always been about other people. It's had, like, I'm not going to say it's never been about yourself, because a lot of it is yourself as well. But you've been living to please. And maybe for some lately, you haven't been living to please anybody but yourself. And maybe somebody else is seeing this and it's upsetting them. And it's causing them to come a little hostile towards you. And you're kind of like sitting in this space going, what the fuck just happened here? Like, what is your problem? And you have no idea. Like, it could be so many different scenarios, but there's some kind of understanding, some kind of hope, some kind of abundance on the other side of this. There is something that you're striving for. I see the healer of the ages and broken heart. That's I feel that with these cards, this is what you're stepping into. Okay, you're stepping into a time when you begin to start healing your heart, your brokenness, your intuition, like I'm just I don't know why I'm so lost for words right now, but I just totally am. I don't understand why. Let's pull some other cards and see what comes up. Maybe it'll tell me why. Maybe that's part of what's going on right now is you just keep shutting yourself down because you just don't know what to say anymore. You've said a lot, you've been through a lot, but there's just I don't know. Maybe you had some kind of a conversation with somebody and you were really, trying to be good, like trying to have a real conversation and talk about things, and it just made them angry and upset. And it's like now, like it's almost kind of like you've quieted yourself a little bit. Maybe you're okay, so maybe that's the journey. Maybe you're going through an inner self-awareness right now, and you're beginning to see something from a different set of eyes. Luck is on your side, your moon in Sagittarius. The end of a rough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. So things are going to start to become grounded. You are going to start seeing how your reactions to another person's actions and not allowing their words or their actions define who you are. You're gonna find that changing. Like you're gonna start to become more grounded. You're gonna start to become more open. You're gonna start focusing your intentions, your desires towards what it is that you actually want. Like we say that, but do you really feel the aha moments? I don't know why I couldn't say that, but do you feel them? Like I have felt so many different things in the last couple of days. It's crazy. Like I believe right now I am putting myself into a new awakening of my Kundalini energy, and I'm good with that. I'm excited to step into this new part of myself, and it's taking little steps. And those little steps have actually shown me bigger accomplishments. So right now I feel that this groundedness, this decision, this letting go of treating yourself like crap or hanging on to a past relationship or situation is just it's gonna start bringing in the abundance. The spiritual journey is one that's meant for you to walk along, because your dreams need okay. Something is, let me see. So your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus, and a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. There is a lot of full moon energy, and we are actually coming out of the Leo Leo full moon, or I think we're like halfway through right now. But something you wanted. This is, okay, whatever this is, whatever this cycle that's moving through, whatever this dream is that you want, whatever this situation, this luck, this love, this abundance, it's coming. But something is gonna pop up. Okay, something is gonna pop up that's gonna have you going, stopping, and it's gonna be like boom, kind of like ramming your head against the wall for a second there. Okay, but that stop is opening you up. Okay, that's the ending of a cycle. That's where you start seeing things from a different perspective, and you start moving into that new moon energy. You had to put a plan together. Like I'm hearing like if you are on a business side, it's time to start sitting down and deciding what it is that you want to do and how you're going to do it. If you got to do step by step, you do step by step. Start writing small, journal about it. Like just journal and just put some kind of action step into what it is that you are wanting to bring into your life, what it is that you want to let go of. Be this journaling and manifesting through your journals and setting your intentions out into the world. Whatever it is that you're deciding that you're going through at this time, just know that these blocks, these stumps, these things that happen are happening to wake you up. Okay? They're happening to wake you up. They're not happening for you to sit back and go, what the fuck does this happen to me for all the time? It's like waking you up to going, okay, I've had enough of this going on, and it's time for me to figure out what I need to do so this never happens again. Okay? That is what I'm getting. Okay, I am going to read one more card or from one more deck. This is the Keepers of the Light Oracle. I love all my cards. I really do. They share such beautiful messages, and I'm so not surprised because I've been having a lot of problems today. Like I said, this is like number 4, but it's just so frustrating because the reads are just so beautiful and there's so many excellent messages, but it's so appealing to me, and I wish that maybe you could have heard them too, and then you would understand how, even though I've lost each of those episodes, each of those readings, this last read, which I'm praying is going to work properly, has tied all of them together. Like this is a major lesson. This is a major understanding. You need to be patient with yourself. Okay, this shit takes time. You make the small changes and you receive the large amount of abundance back. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with it. So we have Radha. This is a soul flame. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. Hello. 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 This is something you are meant to go through. This is something you are meant to experience. This is something that you are meant to learn and move forward towards what it is that you seek in your life. The abundance, the goodness, whatever it is, like it's never easy. Starting is never easy, but once you overcome that fear and you do it the first time, you're like, oh, wow, like I only imagined that it would feel this good, but it feels even better. And all I did was, wake up this morning and decide that I'm going to be nice to myself and tell myself that I am worth it and tell myself I love myself and feel good about who I am and start giving myself compassion. And now I'm seeing the benefits of that because other people are showing it to me as well. The mirroring, reflecting. So I feel like this journey we call life is like, it's all about the lessons, baby. It's all about the lessons. Every challenge is you are experiencing it to know what it takes to get through it. And either you get through it with your head held high, or you get through it and have to repeat it again later because you're just going to get yourself stuck. Okay, so I am going to read out of the book for this card. So the Hindu goddess Radha is the divine feminine counterpart and twin flame to Krishna. She is considered to represent the Shakti energy. Okay, that is like the life force energy moving through your body. That is your kundalini. That is your rising. If I'm not mistaken, it's the divine feminine energy and the creative spirit of the universal life force. Without the female, the male cannot be created. And that is so true. But on another sense, how can a male be created? How is a female going to be how is a male going to be created if a male's not already there? So, anyways, that sounds kind of funny to myself, but the male cannot be created. And for the reason Shakti is a powerful force that is honored and cherished. Radha is completely devoted to her partner and illustrates the age-old adage, behind every powerful man is a powerful woman. She is dedicated to supporting all those who seek relationship, harmony, and healing. At one point, she learned what it was like to be separated from Krishna, and so she can now also bring great healing to those who are suffering the loss of a partner or a separation. Loving union, connection, and relationship harmony are key at this time. It's important to remember, though, that relationships won't make you whole. Only your own love can do that. You now have the opportunity to find lost parts of yourself, maybe sensual aspects or the capacity to cherish yourself. The relationships around you will then begin to reflect the love you have for yourself. Didn't we I just said okay. Sorry, I lost. It blows my mind how it fits exactly with what we've already read in the cards. Okay. The relationships around you will then begin to reflect the love you have for yourself. Increased romance, love, and opportunities to express divine harmony through love are all becoming apparent in your life. You deserve divine love, and Raha and her Shakti presence is here to awaken this loving connection within you now. Loving connections, caring connections was one of the cards that came up, and this is an understanding of loving yourself first and feeling that love for yourself and feeling that respect for yourself and sitting in your power and knowing that you have set boundaries. You are learning how to realize that your past is not who you are anymore, and that you can let that shit go and you can rewrite your story. And there's so many things, it's just endless, that's coming through. But this is the time that you love yourself. You respect yourself to set boundaries. You expect, I don't want to say you expect, but there is a possibility something is going to pop up that's going to have you kind of sitting in that energy and maybe thinking about this read and going, okay, I'm getting this now. This is making sense to me, because Lord knows it's happened to me a few times. But all right, so that's what I have. I want to thank everybody for your energy. I truly appreciate it. I have my fingers crossed that this is going to work. Please. And I look forward to reading again very soon. All right, my friends, you take care. Bye-bye.